Let me guess, you want your team to look a little bit more like mine. Probably even better, actually, because I don't have that many. Alright, let me guess. You want to get more traits for your team so that you can become overpowered. You can flex on your, friends. You can say, look how lucky I am. This isn't Souls RNG, but it's got a similar gambling system, right? And I got you. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can do that. As you guys know, these celestial traits are so broken, especially the glitched one. And I want you guys to get glitched because, guys, who doesn't want to get glitched, right? Look at the amount of gems I have, right? I have 137 here that I've been grinding. Overnight, I was able to get 100. And if you look at my units, I have a couple units here that already have, 2 of them have Avatar, which is, I have some of the best units with celestial traits, right? I'm going to try to get glitched at some point. But guys, don't be like all these other YouTubers, okay? Who just have money and Robux to be spending on these games. Guys, don't be like that, okay? Me and you, we're not like that. Me and you, we're different. We look for the how to, outplay the developers. We look to how to maneuver our way around, the mechanics of the games, the intricacies of the games. We're gonna go ahead and finesse the system. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get overpowered by finessing the system. So as you guys know, in the previous update, they actually added a system to challenges where you can get gems from doing challenges, which is freaking overpowered, by the way, guys. You guys need to abuse this before they take it away. I guarantee they're going to take it away unless this game dies or something. And I mean, it's already on that road. If you want to get like your Giga Chat overpowered, you got to do these challenges. But here's the thing. Nobody wants to sit there and do challenges over and over and over again because nobody wants to do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that. I know you probably don't want to. You got other stuff to do, right? So what we got to do is we got to set an AFK macro in order to let it do it by itself overnight. And that's what we're going to do in this video. We're going to show you how to set it up. Now, here's the thing though. We got to do 2 things before that. We got to create a team that is perfect for doing this macro. And we also have to understand which maps we can do this macro on. So for example, I have Yami here, which is one of the best units. You're going to want Yami in your team. He's the lowest cost unit and he's going to be doing most of the damage. So you want Yami. If you can try to get a good trade on him, that's even better. But if you don't know how to get the $600 to start off, by the way, to start off the challenge mode, what you need to do is you need to, I think, join Blamspot's group and some other group, and then you can start off with $600 to begin with so that you can place Yami down right away. Now, the second thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get a unit that is hybrid or just an air unit. Sukuna is really good. Gojo is really good. I have Avatar on my Gojo, so it's really freaking amazing. If you have anybody with Overlord, it's even better. And then I have one money unit, which isn't necessary, but if you don't have anybody with Overlord or if you're not going to be making enough money, then you're probably going to need it. And boys, let's get into the thing. So there's only one map that you can really do this very consistently where it's going to be almost no fail. And I've always done it on this map. It always works and it'll literally stay for days on end, macroing, AFKing, and I'm just, accumulating whatever it is, the cursed fingers or, whatever. So unfortunately, the desert map, the first map, isn't on the challenge mode right now. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to just go ahead and wait until it's there. And here's the thing, guys, it doesn't kick you out, right? You can just keep retrying it. And even though in the server it's switched to something else, you can keep retrying it. That's how we finesse the system. So let's go into here and I'm going to go ahead and take out my Tiny Task. I'll leave a link in the description down below. It's not a virus, guys. You can download it, whatever. Just make sure that it's not the wrong clicking link. Make sure that you didn't click the wrong link, all right? So I'm gonna go ahead and take out my, okay, so here is my Tiny Task. I'm gonna go ahead and go into nightmare mode, boom, and before we get too far into, whatever we're gonna set up the Tiny Task, let's go ahead and go into preferences and let's fix this up a little bit. I like to have this at continuous playback here. I like to click that because if you do it once and you ruin it and then the challenge switches, that would suck. So just put continuous playback there. Now I like to have my recording hotkey at F8 and my playback as the default. I just like F8 because it's easier. And so you can also click, but I wouldn't recommend clicking. I'd recommend using a hot. Now, the thing about the very first round that you're going to do is you're actually not going to really want to start recording yet. You're actually just going to want to skip this one. So I'm just going to fast forward, finish it. And then once we're going to click the retry button is when we're going to start the macro. So, all right, so here we're on the final wave right here. So this is where you're going to want to start getting ready to hit that F8 hotkey. Remember, remember, you have to set it up. You have to set it up in order for it to work. So we're about to finish it up here. Now, the only challenge that it would be very unfortunate if you got was something like bare bones, right? Because, you know, if you have Avatar or Overlord, it's just not gonna work. Okay, so I'm gonna hit F8 to start the record, and then I'm gonna just hit retry, and I'm just gonna keep spamming it here. I'm just gonna keep clicking, okay? Here's the thing about this, guys. You actually need to consistently be clicking all the time. Otherwise, the macro isn't gonna work. So you actually need to be clicking like the whole duration. That's the tricky part, right? So for 7 minutes, you're just gonna have to be clicking, okay? So I keep clicking in the middle where the retry button would be, and then now what I'm gonna do is once that hits like 2 seconds, I'm gonna just go ahead and grab Yami, and I'm gonna place him down right here, okay? And then I'm gonna grab him down again, and I'm gonna place him down. And then I'm just gonna kind of keep clicking here, you know, to make sure that he got placed. Just make sure you don't hit the sell button accidentally. That would be really bad. You'd have to start over. I'm gonna grab him again, you know, keep clicking here, just to kind of place him in this relative zone. You kind of want to place him in the same spot. I'm gonna do it again just to make sure that he's placed, okay? You just want to make sure that he's placed, that's all. And this is gonna ensure that he's gonna get placed, okay? So then now after you know, spam that like as many times as possible, you're just gonna want to go ahead and grab your, you know, whatever the second unit is, the hybrid unit, and you're just gonna want to kind of spam place him. Now you could also at this point, you know, start placing down your money units if you wanted to start doing that. You could also do that, but I'm not gonna do that because I actually don't need money units for this one. But there we go. So you see how he got placed there, and I'm just gonna kind of do this. The reason why I'm clicking so much is just to minimize the chances of error inside of it. Okay, sometimes it'll miss a click or something. You have to understand these macros aren't perfect. Now once you think that it's comfortable enough to the point where you're pretty sure that he got placed, now you just have to click Gojo's upgrade or whatever that hybrid unit is, or the air unit, and you just want to just keep clicking him for the rest of the entire thing. And then I'll show you guys what to do once you get to wave 14 or wave 15 around there. So I'll just skip, you know, and while you're clicking, you could probably just bust open some Instagram reels, some TikTok, you know what I'm saying, some YouTube shorts, and just start watching, or just watch another one of my videos. You know, my videos are pretty funny sometimes. You just do that, man. Just scroll through your freaking phone while you're clicking, all right? You don't really have to worry about anything anymore. So unless you have farm units, if you have farm units, then you're gonna have to do actually a couple of different steps, but it's still the same principle. You're just clicking and clicking, okay? That's it. You're trying to make, because you have to understand that Tiny Task is just gonna mimic what you're doing, okay? So you just have to try to increase the chances of it happening, right? That's it. All right, so I'm done scrolling to my phone. Now we've reached that that wave 15 mark. So again, I'm still clicking. I've been clicking this entire time. Now is when you're gonna want to, oh, I didn't mean to sell him. Okay, that's unfortunate, but that's all right. It doesn't matter. Okay, right here, you want to, boom, hit F8, and then you want to just, oh, it's not working. There we go. Once that retry is there, you just want to start the macro over, and remember, you want it to be on continuous playback, so it doesn't just stop after one, and then you will see the magic here. So as you guys can see, it's still clicking there, and I'm just gonna let you guys sort of watch through this part here, and I won't even be here. I'll be back here. I'll be back here. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like, look at this, man. I'm over here relaxing. It doesn't matter anymore. So that is exactly the beauty of this, all right? That's how you do it, okay? That is how you're going to get so many more gems so that you can tell all your friends I'm way better than you. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and you guys did. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. If you really enjoyed this video and you found it helpful, give this one a watch. I don't know if you'll like it. It's me trying to get Yuta. It didn't get the love that I hoped it was gonna get, but that's all right. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. That's about it. Stay strong.